Hi, Emily.
Hi, Wyatt.
This has become our traditional greeting.
Yes, it
Hi,
is.
everybody.
Hi.
We have a pretty special show today. You want to talk about it a little bit?
I am so excited about this week because it is Battle of the Chicken Sandwiches.
Right.
Right? So we have everything from like your fast food chicken sandwich. Actually, it's all fast food, right? It's all drive-through.
That was the rule. It had to have a drive-up window.
Yes.
There are some local places that are pretty famous for chicken sandwiches that we neglected to do because they didn't have a drive-up window. So, and I think that, if they can't wrap it up and send it to us, then I didn't think it should be a candidate.
So it's the battle of the convenient chicken sandwiches.
Or the drive-up chicken sandwiches, or the fast food chicken sandwiches. Now, okay, you're excited. I'm disappointed. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. There's two elements of this program that I was really looking forward to. One we will get to do because we're going to get to compare a local favorite against some of the franchises and everything. But it wasn't it last summer that Chick-fil-A and Popeyes went all out in their kind of good-spirited but competitive war. Their advertise. They would actually directly advertise against one another and everything. So we had to go to Chick-fil-A yesterday because they're closed on Sunday. We're recording this program on Sunday, so we had to go yesterday. I don't think that's going to be a bad thing because we preserved it as best as we could, and I respect them for closing on Sunday. That's a nice thing to do for the employees and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But then we went on our rounds today to pick these sandwiches up. When we went to Popeyes, we spent tons of money to get extra chicken for the family and all the guests today and everything like that. And when we ordered the chicken sandwich, this is what we got.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So we can't compare it. We can't compare a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
I blame Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say this. Okay, let's actually examine the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Okay, it's very airy. The piece of chicken is almost in fact, it is non-existent. Okay, the bun is total air, nothing else. There are no condiments on the sandwich whatsoever because the sandwich doesn't exist because they messed us over at the drive-up window.
And we were in line for a long time. It was
a long
busy,
time. It was the biggest line.
Yeah.
It was the biggest line. So, maybe you think that says something for them. I say that says something against them because they probably treated all of the cars in that line with the same respect that they treated us. Popeyes, no go. I'm a Brutus fan from now on.
Don't do this guy in.
Okay. Well, what was that movie with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover? They had a series of movies, and they took Joe Pesci to the drive-up, and Joe Pesci says, "Never, ever go to the drive-up because they always," he used a very, very bad word, "at the drive-up." Well, that's what Popeyes did to me and to you and to our program. So that's for Popeyes.
Okay.
Wrath.
We could have said really great things about them today.
Maybe.
Yeah. But
instead, we'll never know.
We will settle for the competitor.
Yeah.
Which is Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A has become, I don't eat fast food. So whenever I do feel the need to go with fast food, I choose Chick-fil-A. So even though this was yesterday, I still think it's going to be really great.
And of course, Chick-fil-A, some people really do not like Chick-fil-A because of their political postures and stuff like that. Shannon was reminding me of a comedian that said, and let's say his name was Joe. If I went to a place that said Joe is terrible, but they had a great chicken sandwich, I'd still go to that place, right? So, so the thing of it is we're examining Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich.
Not their politics.
Not your politics, not my politics, not anyone's politics. Oh, okay, now I'm going to say one thing right off the bat. Pretty fat little piece of solid chicken. This chicken doesn't look stringy or anything like that. It's got some cheese on it. Okay. What do you say?
I'd say even today, a day old is still pretty good. Remember, you had a beef with them, no pun intended, that you had to order the deluxe because if you just ordered the chicken sandwich, it was literally chicken and bread.
And we did order the deluxe because I was thinking that most other places would probably give you tomato and lettuce
Pretty standard stuff.
anyway,
Mm-hmm.
without having to beg for it. Anyway, what's the different taste? It's not a bad taste. What's the different taste that I taste here? Is it the
Cheese.
sauce? No,
There's no sauce on it. It's just lettuce, tomato, and cheese.
No, there's some kind of a spicy spice.
It's
taste.
their chicken.
Okay, tell me about what do they use? I'm no good at this. What do they use?
I don't know. Did you get the spicy chicken sandwich by chance?
Mm-mm.
Because it is a little bit spicy. I don't know. I mean, my guess is it's probably cayenne in their batter. It's got a very cayenne pepper taste to it.
That's what it is, maybe. It's a spice. I mean, but I'm not really great at knowing spices. So, tasty,
Yeah.
nice, good,
I
big
love
enough.
their chicken.
It's not a giant size sandwich or anything like that, you know.
Were they?
And I'm a big boy.
Do you remember if they were pricier on the scale? Because typically these range between $4 and $5, except for I think.
Wait, it says.
Okay,
Doesn't it?
does it? No.
No, that's just a drive-through ticket. Okay.
Um,
No, I don't remember because most of these were about the same. Actually, the Popeyes
was cheaper.
was actually cheaper, but it was absolutely worthless since they didn't give it to me. Okay, so the $3.99 that they charged for it, I got nothing for
That's
it.
true.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So do
I'm
we?
gonna try and let it go.
We have some wonderful chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, let's bring it on.
Let's do McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, the McDonald's. This was the deluxe chicken sandwich.
Right, because they had once again the option of not having lettuce and tomato,
Yes.
and it's on like a little kind of a soft looking bun, like a
And
hot
it's
cross
shiny.
bun, like a Hawaiian bun maybe.
Yes, that's what
So-
really excites me about this chicken sandwich. And I am not a McDonald's fan.
Okay, almost as thick as Chick-fil-A, a little grainier,
Yes, it's not like solid chicken.
like shiny, solid chicken.
Yeah.
It's like a little grainier. Okay, so I don't know where they raise their chickens, or
Or if
How-
they create them in a lab somewhere.
well, this is
It is McDonald's.
I think I was trying to allude to that, you know, but bun's good.
But it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
No,
Like their chicken is just very, like when you stack it next to Chick-fil-A that has flavor in their batter, this tastes very, very bland.
yep. And speaking of the batter, there's not a terribly lot of it.
Mm-mm.
You know, it's kind of like, you know how if you get a chicken fried steak or something like that, you can tell if it's hand battered or if it's, you know, one of those places from those gigantic food frozen trucks that deliver to restaurants.
Yes.
This reminds me of that a little bit. So, you know what? It'd be nutritious. It would be, but it's kind of bland. I do like the bun. I actually like the bun better than I like Chick-fil-A's bun. But,
Yeah.
you know,
But it doesn't taste like anything.
no, a little inferior.
Yeah.
There's a little chick. Okay, what next?
You tell me. I chose McDonald's.
Well, let's do, you know what? Because I was crabbing about the breading,
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of looked, and this is KFC.
Yes.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, and their breading looks really impressive.
It looks
Okay?
like a real piece of chicken.
It looks like even a more humongous piece of chicken, which has there again. It's not grainy or anything like that. It's solid chicken,
Mhm.
like grade A chicken, and actually fatter than Chick-fil-A's.
And even the bun looks real good too.
Yeah. So,
That's a good chicken sandwich.
It's the first one that crunched.
Was it the pickle though?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, I think that's really good.
I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not huge as far as, you know, the size, but none of these really
I
are.
think that the next one is.
Well, maybe. But, you know, I don't know. Am I just bigger, or hamburgers and chicken sandwiches getting smaller?
I feel like they're getting smaller.
Maybe they are.
Mm-hmm.
This, though, thickest piece of chicken yet.
Yeah.
A very good piece of chicken. That batter is actually tasty, crunchy. I got to give this some high marks.
For real. Yeah.
I didn't expect to have to do that with the kernel. I'm going to come back to this one later.
Oh, I ate the whole thing.
Well, I've got it. So anyway, now.
Well, do we want to do the competitor?
Okay, let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
This is Church's. I like Church's because I'm the pastor of one, but this is different. This is Church's fried chicken. This is the other fried so KFC versus Church's. That's a very competitive kind of thing. Once again, good sized patty. Breading not as much as the KFC, but more than McDonald's or Chick-fil-A.
Very, very thin batter.
All I got is a pickle
Mm-hmm.
and some mayonnaise, so it's not like it's real crazy with condiments or anything like that.
Very basic. Doesn't it taste? It's sweeter. It's got to be that bun.
Sweetest bun of all, and that's a plus for me, actually, because I don't know why. I've been a kind of a fan of that Hawaiian kind of bread everything lately, and anybody that's got the wherewithal to use that is my friend. I'm going to take a bite just to include the pickle, just to see if that,
Chicken is a totally different flavor. I liked KFC more.
Funny to say I like the KFC chicken better, but I think I like this experience better. I really like that bun.
It's really good.
And maybe that's a big deal for me. It's starting to look like.
Well, Church's has the sweet biscuit also, so maybe that's just. Remember, they have the honey biscuit.
They did.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Put a piece of chicken on that. I'd be
I
happy.
neglected to talk to them about that. Well,
they're pretty good.
We're not all inclusive, We're just kind of doing this thing. But wow, Church's. If I were going to woof any of these, I'd put Church's slightly ahead of KFC, and myself.
Yeah.
And the other two were there again. I mean, they're all good meals, I guess. But so far. Okay, let's try the next one.
All
the
right.
next one is
Sonic.
I love Sonic.
They have such a distinctive smell. It doesn't smell like the chicken sandwiches out of, like, I'm trying to word it.
Very typical Sonic bun. This this piece of chicken, just to look at it, and I know we're not here to just look at it, but when you do look at it, it is grainier. It's maybe only 2/3 as thick as the last two we've had. So, just on the look. Oh, you're making a face. Do you remember that somebody commented on our last program that you should never play poker?
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, because
that's why.
Your face, that's a giveaway. That's a giveaway. Let me do this, and I'll catch up with you.
The chicken is peppery, but you don't get that until like the aftertaste. The bun, I like Sonic hamburgers. I'll put that out there right now. I could eat 1 million of them. I love them. But this, I don't like the chicken sandwich. It just tastes like a hamburger.
It's kind of institutionalized again, and maybe there again, I'm starting to look for the difference between a bona fide piece of chicken and an institutional frozen truck piece of chicken. Sonic, I'm with you. I love Sonic. I like their menu.
Yeah.
Here in New Mexico, we put green chili on everything, and We didn't do that on this test or anything, but I would gladly wolf down a chicken sandwich with green chili. Sonic's green chili cheeseburger is one of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought, right? But this is...
Do you get that pepper like aftertaste
Yes,
that kicks you? And
definitely.
it's like, that's the only flavor you get from this
That's
sandwich.
the only thing that stays.
And it takes a while for you to even get it.
And see, look at this chicken is there again, a little bit inconsequential. Once
Yeah.
you bite into it, you can tell that this was either pressed together or the bird had an accident or something. It's not the quality hunk of chicken breast or whatever they do.
I would have expected more from Sonic, but we got more from McDonald's than Sonic. And that to me was surprising. But McDonald's
And
had
you're
a little
right,
flavor.
that pepper taste is all that's left.
Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, yeah. It's still, it'll stay on your tongue, don't worry.
Now, of course, we couldn't try the Popeyes.
To compare.
Here's our local ringer. We've been hearing a lot about this chicken sandwich here in Albuquerque the last few months, especially during the pandemic. And this is from a place called Stripes Burrito.
Yep.
Now, from what I understand, Stripes, I know their first location was by the Air Force Base over on Gibson, and I understand that it's either it's investors or it's starters or whatever are vets, and that they actually turn part of their profits back into veteran affairs and stuff like that. You know, to boost. You know, veterans and everything. I don't know exactly what they do. I'm sure you could check into it online. But so, you know, they started with that location and then they quickly spread all across town. But it originally was a burrito place and probably with an emphasis on breakfast burritos.
Yes.
Didn't you say that the chicken sandwich was kind of a promotional item that they did for
Yes.
a short time?
And it was so popular and people loved it so much that they kept it on their menu.
Well, that's all I hear about is people talking about Stripes.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you, first of all, its size is not humongous. This is not a super burger, okay? It's just a regular old, plain old McDonald's regular hamburger size bun. Well, once again, the piece of chicken is pretty substantial here,
Yeah.
I gotta say. And the breading looks as substantial as the KFC did.
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
so here we go.
Oh, that's a
Did
spicy
we have
sauce.
to? Did we have? No, they put all their condiments on, right?
Yes,
we didn't
it
have
wasn't
to
an option.
special order or
You
anything.
just order the chicken sandwich.
Okay,
and
and
this
I
is how
see
it
some
comes.
kind of sauce coming.
I think there's definitely sauce like a chipotle or something, but it's spicy. Yeah.
There's a little chili hit,
Yeah. That's definitely green chili, yes?
or chipotle, or whatever. You know, there's a definite hit. So right away, if you don't like hot, this is the way this comes. And I know some of these others, allegedly the Popeye, but the chicken and the Church's chicken and one of the other ones, you could kind of get a chili sauce on it, right? Like a hot sauce. We didn't do any of that there again, but this comes this way.
Just order it without the sauce if you don't like spicy, because this
But I
breading,
do like spicy.
this breading is really good.
The breading is good.
Yeah.
The bun is good. Everything that you can actually taste in spite
It
of
is
the
green
hot. Okay, well then of course I guess, you know, if you're not a New Mexican, you just don't get this. But that's kind of why I'm in love. I guess part of it. I
so
love green
good.
chili, but it's really good, and just everything about it is
Yeah.
one notch better than anything we've tried.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once again, like I say, Stripes Burritos is a chain now in Albuquerque. There's several locations, a number of locations actually. They've taken over some of the old places that have closed down and stuff, and I wish them well. We'll have to do a burrito show one of these days, maybe.
Please,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
but this is, yeah, we saved this for the last because of everything that we'd heard. Had you had one before?
Maybe 6 months ago.
I've never had one.
That's so good. That is so good.
Yeah.
Out of all the chicken sandwiches, that's the one that I would endorse.
Me too.
So if you ever come to visit New Mexico, or any of us,
Come see us.
we'll take you there because that's totally worth it.
Because by that time, we'll probably have to do this show in front of a live audience of several thousand.
I know.
So, it'll be worth coming over for.
Oh, that is so good.
So, the by far worst sandwich was Popeyes because we didn't get it. Okay. But the best, and a lot of the taste has to do with the green chili. Okay. We didn't have that on any of these, but I mean, I'm tasting green chili, but even if it didn't have green chili on it, the chicken is better, the batter is better, the bun's better. Or as good. The bun's as good.
Yeah, that batter's good. If you put that chicken sandwich and replace it with that church's bun,
Ooh.
it'd be a killer sandwich.
We could do that when we shut the camera off.
We might have to.
Wow.
Because that bun is so good. But this as a whole, Stripes was...
Well, I think my biggest surprise was how actually good the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich was.
Agreed.
My biggest disappointment is just I spilled my glass of water there. My biggest disappointment, other than this, may have been Sonic.
Yeah, that one was surprisingly disappointing.
Well, all their other stuff is so.
So the whole point
good.
is go to Sonic for a hamburger,
Yeah.
a green chili cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Do not go to Sonic for a chicken
Well, I even
sandwich.
like their hot dogs and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like everything. I like their ice cream selections, their ice cream drinks and stuff. I love the Route 44. This just didn't hold up to that kind of standard.
No good. Mm-mm.
So, and yeah, I think we have we've almost mastered this subject.
I think so. So once again, we've done all the footwork for you, so you don't have to drive through the city and pick up all the sandwiches and try them all, and you can stay healthy and just have one, right? So you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, but I knew you would. So yeah, you're welcome. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
We've got some leftovers to try. Are we really going to do that?
As long as I save a piece, yes, I think we should.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
We're gonna do it.
See you next time.
Should I stop?